Chinese university students eat most of their meals in their campus cafeterias. They say the food is at least nutritious, if not always tasty, but most importantly for them, it's cheap. A simple dish of rice, vegetables and meat costs about 80 US cents. Affordable for students, and the Chinese government wants to keep it that way. Poor quality and expensive university meals were one of the factors leading to the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests. This semester, in the face of record high inflation, the government is spending an additional 46 million US dollars subsidizing students' meals.
Several months ago, I felt that we were getting less meat than we used to, but now I think we're getting more meat again.
Here in Beijing, economists say daily necessities are threatening to spiral out of the reach of many Chinese. According to China's National Bureau of Statistics, food prices have already increased by 21% this year alone. Meat is often a luxury in China, and pork is the nation's favourite meat. In some butchers' shops, pork has tripled in price over the past 12 months. Earlier this year, disease decimated pig livestock. Farmers say the rising costs of fuel for transport and grains to feed their animals are also adding to the cost of production. But even though China has around 300 million people living on less than $1 a day, the World Food Programme says China is better off than many other developing countries.
At the moment, China is self-sufficient in food. It really does produce enough to feed its own people, and the stocks that they have are more than sufficient. The challenge it faces is being able to continue production rising to meet demand.
The World Food Programme says this is a challenge it feels China can meet. And in this Olympic year, China will be doing its best to put food on the table and to avoid anything that could lead to protests. Beattie for VOA News, Beijing.